Welcome to Davo Loves Tacos. I'm Dr. Good, and today we're going to make cinnamon roll soufflés that aren't really a souffle, but that's what we're going to call them. They were a very, very popular dessert at Manna, and so I am dedicating this video to Katie Wilkerson, who was our very first baker, very, very accomplished baker who went on to work in Austin at Whole Foods. And let's get started. There are three components to this dessert. There's the little cinnamon roll souffle, and then there's the meringue that we cover it with, and then there's the most delicious butterscotch sauce. You can't skip that part. So what we're doing is we're going to make 4 servings. We're taking these little cheap and sleazy cinnamon rolls. Yeah, you don't bother to make your own because in this dish it doesn't matter. So a half of one per serving, and we're just going to tear them into little pieces, just like that, and pour custard on them, and then bake them. For mine took 26 minutes. So 350 degree oven, about 3/4 of a cup of custard on top of each of these. And you can then, after that, if you do this part, you can then refrigerate them and serve them later, but you can't do the meringue in advance. And that's one of the reasons I'm dedicating this to Katie Wilkerson. It's because she worked so hard late at night, sometimes 10 o'clock, having to make a fresh batch of meringue if someone ordered a cinnamon roll souffle that late at night. So we're gonna go put these in the oven. But actually I made one in advance. So here's what they look like, just like that. I've got one right here, ready to go, that I'm going to tip out onto my plate. Just like that. See how pretty it is? And then I've already got my meringue made. I've got a big star tip in this. At Manna, half the time our star tip was lost, and we just used a plain old piping bag. But Katie's the one that came up with the most beautiful design for these cinnamon roll soufflés, as we call them. And they were pretty spectacular. If you didn't order one and you saw one go by your table, you wanted one, pretty much. We always served them fresh, hot, out of the oven. Got my meringue just like this, and there went my butterscotch sauce. Got my meringue, and I'm just going to pipe it all over this little custard thing and try to make some big pretty spikes. Just like that. Our cinnamon roll souffle is out of the oven, and all it needs is a little butterscotch sauce. That makes it so delicious. Lots of it. And if you're making the 4 individual cinnamon roll souffles instead of one big one, you might need to double the meringue, just depending on how much meringue you want on there. And to garnish there. Thanks for watching. Coming up in our next video will be also a Manna recipe, very much requested by staff, the flounder and white wine and dill sauce on angel hair pasta, one of Davo's favorites. Thanks, bye.